Level up, level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Evolve. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Evolve. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough.
Hold on, baby. What? Never mind. Listen, happy Starfield Day. Happy Starfield Day. Thank God some of us have been able to play early. With the early edition or whatever you want to call it. We did get a review copy. Shout out to Bethesda. Review coming soon from level1gaming.com. Shout out to y'all. Just get a little bit early, but it's all good. We got the review copy. It is Starfield Day. Happy Starfield Day. I hope you guys are really enjoying yourself because the game is amazing. We're going to dip more into that. As you guys can see, last minute changes on the panel. I guess got big Rona and couldn't make it today, but we will definitely get him on another date. Shout out to the chat. I see y'all Dallas man who working and lurking. D man, we got to free up your Wednesdays, my boy. Get you back on the panel, man. I can't wait to hear them inside takes. Geek Life Mike is in the building. What's going on, Mike? I see you. Hustle and motivate. Who is always hustling and or motivating? Boardy McBoard is in the building. Flames of Founder is rocking with us, man. You guys are freaking amazing. If you guys do me a big favor, if you can hear my voice, hit that like button as it helps us out a whole bunch. Share the stream out on Twitter or X.com, whatever you may call it. And we're gonna get this thing going with the introductions. First up, my right hand, man, the floor hugger with the hardest of ours.
Ooh, what's up, babies? We back for another Wednesday. It is Starfield Day, like Fame said, and I don't really know what else has happened up in the gaming sphere aside from people just being mad about everything. So let's get into it. Let's talk some games. Let's have some fun on this Wednesday, and then go back and play Starfield when we're done.
That's all I want to do is play Starfield. All I want to do is play Starfield. Listen, next up, if your emails is popping and your DMs is full, that's us, Communications Director, Level 1 Game. Try to get a hold of you, baby. J67, what's going on, Chief?
You know what? I'm still recovering from PAX. I've been like falling asleep playing Starfield, not because it's whack, but because I'm old and I can feel it. That's what she said. But I have the Razor Leaf. I am now the Mantis, and life has been good in the outer space. Starfield is life. Life is Starfield.
Let me ask you this: did you make, and Hugger, you too? Did y'all make y'all characters look like you? Because have you seen Saltmines, aka Rings' character? He made a spitting image of himself.
I'm mad that the closest I could get to my character was a heavy set version of Rings' character. And so once he shared his character, I was like, damn, that sucks ass that he out here with a mirror image of himself. And I just got the one who eat a lot more. And so, yeah, that's what I've been struggling with. So
My character looks more like you than me. It's not even. And I was gonna make, because y'all know when I create characters, when I create a game, I always make female characters. I've always done. This game I didn't, which went against the norm for me, and my character looks like Baron J67, way more than me.
Damn.
Well, Starfield. So can we start off with like the negatives and then go into with the positives?
Well, let's do this, right? Because I want to. Number one, if you guys can't share the stream and let people know we are live. I want to ask this question, then we could jump into your positive and negatives, okay? Because Starfield for a lot of people is this big, massive, polarizing game. Whether you like it, hate it, love it, Starfield is polarizing. We got people crying about pronouns. We got people crying about invisible walls. We got people, all types of things, right? With Starfield is polarizing. It's everywhere. People hate it, love it. The review scores, people are mad at IGN and IGN's writer and GameSpot for giving it a 7, while other people gave it a 10 or 9. Starfield is polarizing. It has been one of the most anticipated games for a very long time. And for some people, this game is exactly what they wanted. For some people, they saying that it's not what they were promised from Todd Howard, okay? With all that being said, B, I'm gonna start with you. I think out of everyone on the panel, you were the most anticipating Starfield the most, right? I want to ask you this. Number one, is Starfield a game? Because for me, there's no doubt, right? Is Starfield a game of the year contender? I think the game of the generation thing was what was being thrown out a lot, and I don't necessarily think that's really been thrown out now. But at bare minimum, you have to say, hey, this is, even at 86 on Metacritic, this is a game of the year contender, right? So B, I'm gonna start with you. Is this a game of the year contender? Number one. And number two, if you can give your pros and your cons when it comes to Starfield. For people who are not joining in, happy Starfield Day.
Okay. So yes, this is a game of the year contender. It's definitely got an uphill battle for the simple fact that it's got to compete against Resident Evil 4, Tears of the Kingdom, Like Spider-Man, like it's got some big name stuff, big name iconic games to compete against. Isn't there a Mario
This might be
Kart?
one of the toughest game of the year things in a long time between Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom,
Yeah,
Spider-Man, Starfield.
yeah,
It's like
yeah. Like
2017 all over again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a wild year. But it's definitely it's definitely got to be recommended. I mean, the simple fact that before the game was even out, it had before today, it already had peaking at 200 and something thousand people playing at one time, and like that's nuts because we know it wasn't no freebie. Like they had to spend what, like $100.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
that, yeah, that peak on
Mhm.
Steam was 250, and those people at 250 spent $100 because
Yeah,
that was pre-launch. Yeah,
but let me throw a wrench in it real quick, and then I'll go back to the pros and cons. Isn't it trippy that we're experiencing a year full of games that should already been out?
Yeah.
Like most of the games we're enjoying should have been out. Like,
That's
yeah,
true.
but what other delayed games besides Starfield? Am I tripping?
Tears of the
Baldurs.
Kingdom, Harry
Oh,
Hogwarts Legacy,
okay.
like Baldur's. Yeah, like most of the big games that are out outside of Spider-Man, um, they were delayed. But that's
Yeah.
beside the point. That's not.
But doesn't this tell you that we shouldn't, as gamers, shut the f up when a game gets delayed?
Yeah, let it get
Could you
delayed. Let it cook.
imagine
Let it
the
cook.
game we were supposed to get for Starfield and gets delayed? Stop complaining. I'm sorry. Go ahead, B.
No, but that's the further point. Like, look at what greatness we're getting due to delays. Let it happen. There's plenty of other stuff to play. I bet you your backlog is out of this world. But okay, but yes, game of the year contender. Do I think it'll win? It's hard to say when you literally have a major title for each console that's out. You got a major title coming for Sony. You have a major title in Starfield for Xbox. Then you have a major
I didn't even
title
think about
for,
that. All
for
three
Nintendo. All
console makers
three,
game of the year contender.
like,
Holy
and
crap.
they all have every reason to win. Like
Yeah.
that's the trippy part. Like,
We may never see this again.
no, probably not.
Not
Like
for a
this
long
is
time.
definitely something that is, yeah, it's a very very rare moment. But pros and cons. So I'll start with the cons. We need a journal. There needs to be a quick travel list. They need to go ahead and take an example from No Man's Sky, where you can just go up to a portal and a list of all the places that you made a base out of all pop up, and you can just teleport straight there, or just create another tab. Somebody's gonna mod it in. It's gonna be on PC for sure. Like,
Yeah.
where it'll be a hotkey where you can just go and it'll list a pop up of all the places you have a teleport or landing pad, and you'll be able to just fast travel there. Like, somebody's gonna do it. But that, and then the ability to break down weapons for resources. Like, that's something I need in the game. But my assumption is the reason they're not doing it is because of how many weapons you get on a regular basis. Like, one interaction with a group of enemies and you're getting mad weapons. Like, it's silly. But it's still something I'm used to having with the game with a crafting system. So to have a crafting system without a dismantling system is super weird. I know a lot of people were complaining about the map. That's not a big deal to me. You know, that's not a big deal, especially when you can open up your scanner and it'll give you an arrow and tell you which way to go, like a trail. I'm trying to think of some more cons. Make it I guess a little more easier on the controller. This is probably more of a console issue with designing the ship, because
Yeah.
I still don't know what I'm doing, like, to the point where I thought I could add another weapon slot, but then all of a sudden I got a red error and it was like, oh, you have too many weapons. I was like, but it was green to put it on, but then I put it on and then I was getting ready to leave and it was saying it was red, and I didn't know what the red part was, and I didn't know where the error was. I felt like I was playing BattleTech, and for those
Oh,
who've played
no.
BattleTech, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you literally got to balance weights and putting ammo on certain sides of the body. Like, there's a bunch to it, and it's not bad. But positives.
Hold on. before you go to the positives, B, I gotta ask you this because somebody brought it up in the chat. Shout out to Jack City
Mhm.
too. So you're not gonna mention how you have to memorize every store location on every planet on every universe because
Oh
there is no map, there's
yeah,
no store locations. It's like you literally
yeah,
have to remember where things are, and I'm telling you right now, the world is too big for that.
Yeah.
yeah. That they definitely are gonna need to patch that pretty quick. That goes along with what I was saying with your outpost, or give us the ability to set up a store, like a quick store. Like the other games have done it because it's funny. I've made the comparison to this No Man's Sky and Starbound, which is a 2D pixelated side scroller space game. It's funny enough very similar to this. Um, you have the ability to set up a store module
Yeah, I like
where
that.
you are, and you can sell right there. Yeah, like they need something like that, or simply give us a hot, a travel, like just
Yeah.
give us a quick travel. Like, hey, go to the store here, go to the store there, or at least give us the ability to market on the galaxy map, like create our own what are they called again? I'm blanking. Tabs or not tabs? Tags. Give us the
Yeah.
ability to make our own tags.
That would be
Like,
nice.
hey, I want, and then give us the ability to fast travel to our tags. Like that, like that's something we should be able to do. Because have you tried to like? You have to even remember where things are when you land on a planet. Like, let's say you
Yeah,
find a build, like when you find a building you like, you have to remember exactly where you
you have
landed.
you have to remember
No.
everything. Like even to the point to where
Yeah,
again we talked about it earlier when you go I talked about the minigun. The minigun that you get from the whale. I have been to the whale because of a mission, right? So when you got a mission mark, of course, you go here, boom, you go to the whale.
Mhm.
And so somebody said, hey, get the minigun, you can get it from the whale. So I'm like, cool, no issue. Let me go to the whale. I ran around New Atlantis trying to figure out where the hell did I go to get to the well? And so I had to go online and it says, hey, when you come out the tram, just make a right, go on the elevator. And I was like, damn. Which I finally did that. And I sort of told you earlier, using the mantis, I just cloaked in and stole every gun in there. And I got the minigun, right? That would be if you gave me just that,
yeah,
I wouldn't make another complaint because I know that's going to be intensive to do. If
Mhm.
yeah,
you
yeah,
gave me a map with the proper here's and it could be simple, gun symbol, clothes symbol, armor symbol, just give me house symbol, just give me
Yeah.
those on the mini map. Shout out to the Iron Lords with the raid. I appreciate y'all.
what up?
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Ag and everybody over there, man. I appreciate y'all for real, for real. If you just give me that, I'll be happy. Mind you, I love this game. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
9 out of 10 for me.
yeah.
You give me a map that shows me and tells me where things are, and I don't have to memorize every single planet, I'd be happy as hell. But my bad. Go ahead, B.
No, and no, that's definitely a major issue. Or even maybe a scanner that lets you know what space you're going into, because I didn't realize I was jumping into I forgot I had contraband on me, which is my fault. Hey, I got caught lacking.
Mhm.
But if I would have known what star system that was in, that who owned that star system, there's no way I would have went. Like, and I didn't
Hey, I'm here
know
right now.
until
You might as well go ahead and upgrade your pack in the back as high as you can,
yeah,
because a lot of star systems, as soon as you get in, you get scanned. Or
yeah,
if
off
you
rip.
know you got contraband, you might as well go right to the wolf system, or I think it's a wolf system, where old boy is that buy contraband before you go anywhere else. Because as soon as you go into most places, you getting scanned
Yeah,
Yeah.
immediately.
yeah. And the weapon things, I think they need to just add a quick dismantle. A dismantle system to give you resources and crafting material would be perfect. And it would fix, because I do leave a lot of stuff, because I don't mind the encumbrance. That's a part of RPGs for me. That's
Yeah.
not I'm used to that. I know a lot of people are bothered by it, but it doesn't bother me at all.
You
But
got a pack mule.
yeah, but
Yeah,
my
but
pack
Oh,
we
mule,
load them
oh,
down.
girl, be loading them up, max them
yeah,
out, max her
yeah.
ass out, and I don't mean you know what I'm saying, max her ass out. If that's because that's be with me most of the time. Max her ass out. She be at 135 or 135 all day, bro. I don't care.
Stupid. But no, so positives. I never in a million years thought Bethesda could make a fun space combat system. I would have
Yeah.
never, ever thought that. The combat's fun. The shooting feels great. I love that the melee feels good. I haven't, but then again, I haven't really played the game properly. I've kind of just been running around doing a bunch of side stuff. So I haven't gotten into many persuasion situations. I've gotten to a few. I think I've gotten to like 4. But I like the new persuasion system. I feel like I'm still learning it. Like I don't fully understand what I'm
I
doing.
haven't figured it out yet. I'd be wrong. I'm
But-
like, they're like, persuade or pay. Here you go, bro. Here's the cash. I don't know what to tell you no more. Because if you piss me off and I'm about to shoot you, so I just give him the money, bro.
Right, and then so I've been lock picking like crazy. I've caught on to that. I think I'm up.
Yes.
Listen, I don't mean to keep cutting you off, bro. That lock picking, even on novice, if you better quick save. Save scum. Listen. If you haven't played Starfield yet, when you get them digipixels, they not necessarily easy to come by.
No,
save scum before you go, because even if you, I'm wrong, let me remove this. You've lost it.
It costs a whole digipix.
A whole digipick is gone.
Yeah.
Save scum. Every
what's
time you go
funny?
to pick something, save scum.
I bet you it's like Skyrim, and there is a master key out there somewhere in the world that somebody has yet to
Has
find.
to be.
Because
Has
that's what
to be.
Skyrim has. There's one master key or master pick that doesn't break, that you can unlock every single door with. And when somebody finds that, watch everybody go to that planet to try to get this thing. And it's on the hardest planet ever. Watch.
Oh yeah. And then my final point, because I feel like I'm eating up way too much time.
No,
Pistols are very valuable. My most used guns are pistols, and it's ridiculous. That's my final point.
I use pistols a lot too, because I chose combat medic as my background. Y'all know me. Any game we play, y'all know I like to play the healer, right? So I chose combat medic for health. My health stuff does more, and then pew, pew, pew. But hugs.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna get into this Baldur's Gate stuff, right? Because I got some stuff. Don't listen to snips. Hey, for you guys who are watching, it's a poll in the chat. Make sure you guys let me know, man, because I really want to know what y'all think. But hugs, game of the year contender, mind you. We talked about Tears of the Kingdom. We got Spider-Man coming. Baldur's Gate 3 is out. Sea of Stars.
another great game.
Sea of Stars needs to get game of the year consideration. There's so many games out here. Do you think, at your time with Starfield, do you think Starfield deserves to be in that conversation of game of the year?
I think, well, I've only had like truly an hour put into it, because the rest was fighting with it to get it running properly, you know?
You might as well stream it.
It runs so well. I don't think I could stream it though. I think it might explode my PC, but it runs.
Listen, the Hug gonna be running games in the year 3000 off a 980 Ti. The optimization queen, if I ever seen one.
I went to Charlie Intel because I trust them. So, and their stuff, yeah, it works so far. We'll see when it gets more intensive. But any game can be a contender. I mean, Stray was contender last year, and I know Stray is good, but it was in like 6 categories. I don't know if it was that good, but cons for PC, they need to. So right now their upscalers are AMD reliant, which makes compatibility issues for NVIDIA cards, which I'm hoping that they can just bring in the DLSS and the XE super sampling for Intel and NVIDIA, which would actually help improve a lot of performance issues.
Is that why I couldn't run it on my 985 laptop, my NVIDIA 985? Because it was skipping
985.
First off, mind your business. Hugger knows what I'm talking about.
985.
Yeah. Look, I tried to play.
Leave the man
laptop.
alone.
Hey, look. This laptop it's got a workhorse of an i7 in there. It's the only reason I keep it around. And
that's fair.
Yeah, keep going. I'm forgetting about that whole NVIDIA AMD thing.
I think that's the top. Actually, that is the top downloaded mod on Nexus Mods right now, is people putting in the upscaler and optimizations and color reshading. But I think so far it's got me that itch where Baldur's Gate hasn't, where Baldur's Gate, I'm not listening to music, I am playing that game. But right now, since I'm like, I need to get resources because I know I need to upgrade. I went with a long hauler, so I'm like, I know I need to upgrade my strength. I need to get all this stuff ready. I turned off my brain, put a podcast on, and I was like, oh, I haven't felt like this in a long time, to just like go and get materials, go into the little caves that are terrifying to go into, jump down a dark hole. I love it. Game is gonna be good, and I can't wait to put more hours into it, because that space combat, ooh, the only other game that's giving me that is Elite Dangerous, and that game is hard as all hell if you're not ready for it. Give it to me.
That's
Listen,
what
She said.
dive into it. It's definitely, again, that's, I mean, obvious to most people when it comes to me. This definitely is a game of the year contender, and it's going up against some stiff competition. One of those being Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, I said it before and I'll say it again. If Baldur's Gate 3 was releasing on Xbox at the exact same time as PlayStation, which is today, it wouldn't be pit. I don't care that they're both RPGs. Everyone says, well, they're both RPGs. They're two completely different games. Two completely different games, right? So don't give me, well, they're both RPGs. That doesn't count, okay? Had Baldur's Gate released today on Xbox, these two games would not be pit against each other as much as they are. And to even further push that, even PlayStation is admitting, hey, yeah, we want to put this game against Xbox, right? Even though we know it's released on Xbox this year, it's not exclusive to PlayStation. It's time exclusive because of the split screen issues, which we're going to talk about, right? PlayStation UK, shout out to y'all. They put out a tweet today. The best reviewed RPG of the year is out on PS5. Man. No one, and I said it before, and I stand 10 toes down behind this. The only reason they've been pit against each other is it's coming out on a PS5 and not Xbox. And PlayStation is showing you, yeah, that's why we're hyping this up. The best reviewed. Come on now, knowing that the review scores for Starfield is a point of controversy amongst gamers, right? The review score for Starfield. So for them to tweet out the best reviewed RPG of the year is out on PS5. Messy. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, my PlayStation brethren, my PlayStation friends. Y'all need to understand this, okay? You better watch gameplay of Baldur's Gate before you go and buy it. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of people who are saying, oh, Starfield, I got Baldur's Gate coming. Most of those people have never played a Baldur's Gate game before. Look up their trophy list. Look. They've never played a Baldur's Gate game before, right? But they're telling you, I'm not ready about Starfield. I have Baldur's Gate. You better be ready. Because it might not be what you think it is, okay? And you're only going to go out and support it because of Starfield. Loser.
Yeah.
Now, if you a Baldur's Gate fan, I know people like Nick from Lognet, people who've been hyping up Baldur's Gate forever. Baldur's Gate fans, right? Y'all are in for a treat. Game might be game of the year, but if you're going out and you're going to buy Baldur's Gate for the simple fact that you're not getting to play Starfield because you refuse to buy an Xbox or stream it on your phone and play it on your PC that everyone claims to have, you're a loser.
That's weird. That's mad weird.
And even funnier, a lot of people are going crazy because the split screen, right? That's the big issue, right? We talked about it not being on Xbox and it's not being on Xbox Series S because of the split screen, and the split screen being removed from the Xbox version because of that, right? On the Xbox Series S version. Some footage has come out about that split screen, right? Which, by the way, chat, Baron, type a poll. Can you do a poll for me?
How do I do that?
I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll because I'm gonna type this poll as we do it, right? Let me close the other one. Let me end that. We're gonna start a new poll because I want some truth to be had here, right? Do you play games? Do you play games split screen? Don't effing lie.
Damn.
Don't lie. Man. Don't lie. Because unless you are sitting at home playing with your kids, ain't none of y'all playing games split screen. So I'm not sure why that was a big topic of discussion. Who playing split screen in 2023?
The only
Nobody.
game we have played split screen was It Takes Two, and that was what, 2020, and that's the last
But it
time.
was online. It was online split screen.
Exactly.
And
Which is
that
weird.
game, you needed it. You
Exactly.
needed it. It was online split screen. And it was needed.
Yeah.
It's not needed for this game. That game was built on that. This game is not. It's not needed. So I'm just saying. Anybody put on down split screen in 2023? Call it what it is, right? But the split screen on PlayStation 5, it's dropping down to 14 frames per second. It sounds to me like they should have took it out the PlayStation version as well.
Damn.
Right? And you got people out here making videos saying the game is perfect. Perfect game on PlayStation. We just throwing the split screen aspect with 14 FPS over to the side. Right? Now I'm not sitting here trying to hate on the game. I'm not hating on the game. I don't care about Baldur's Gate. I've never played a Baldur's Gate game. And I don't plan. I don't care to roll no dice. You feel me? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm not saying it don't look interesting. It just don't seem like it's for me. And if I'm being real with you, Diablo kind of burned game. Kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I spent the hundo on Diablo 4. And I was like, oh no, you should vote. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I wasted money. Cause I'm not going back. I'm not going back. You know what I'm saying? But Baldur's Gate 3 on PS5, as much as I think people like what you like, love what you love, play what you play, and I'm all for that. I do not like the fact that this game is getting pit up against Starfield just off the simple basis that it's an RPG. These are not now. I will tell you this. If let's say the ABK thing had already happened and Diablo released and it was exclusive to Xbox, I'll let you have it. Diablo versus Baldur's Gate 3, I'll let you have it. You know what? You're right. Good comparison. That's a much closer comparison than Starfield. Much closer comparison. But then they're not going to use Diablo because Baldur's Gate is only releasing on PlayStation for right now, and it's currently one of the highest rated games of the year. And people wanted to win. Not everyone. Some. Yeah. Wanted to win only because it's not. Now, if it releases on Xbox before the Game Awards, you won't hear people screaming about let it win Game of the Year.
No. I believe it. I agree.
Well,
it'll be
I'm sorry.
Talk.
This subsection of gamers who are faking it till they make it. Yeah. They won't be screaming Baldur's Gate Game of the Year. They're going to be saying Spider-Man. You know what I'm going to say? Knowing that I believe Baldur's Gate probably has a better chance to win the Game of the Year than Starfield. You know what I'm going to be in the streets? Baldur's Gate Game of the Year? Yeah. Yep. Over Spider-Man. I'm going to act a fool, bro.
You are.
I'm going to keep it a buck. The game that y'all are using to put down Starfield, I'm going to hype up to win Game of the Year over Spider-Man.
Shave the hooves.
You got this man
crazy
right now.
Cause I'm petty like that.
You are. Call him Tyler Petty. Petty LaBelle. What's up, fame? How you doing? Like, Jesus.
Oh my God.
My fault.
You want some pie with that petty baby?
Oh Lord. Look, I'm gonna tell you, Baldur's Gate. Okay, let's treat this like wrestling, right? What's gonna be the better story? Because if Baldur's Gate pulls Game of the Year, it'll be the first, not PC only, but the first PC released first.
I don't care that it's on console. That's a PC game.
It is.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm with you. I'm with you 1,000%. Because just the idea of trying to get your party to all hide at the same time is very difficult on console, or at least on a controller. But I'm telling you, I think the better story to tell would be Baldur's Gate bringing home the first PC released Game of the Year.
And I
I
think
think
Baldur's Gate
Oh,
is
my bad.
different. No, you're good. What's up?
No, I'm just saying. All jokes aside, for the sake of our sanity, Baldur's Gate should win Game of the Year because you got Tears of the Kingdom, Starfield, and Spider-Man from 3 console makers. It's going to be unbearable.
Yeah, it is.
On YouTube and social media if either one of the 3 win for peace and harmony amongst the realms.
Yeah.
For peace and harmony amongst the realms.
For Midgard.
Baldur's Gate 3 has to win Game of the Year.
You know what's also impressive about Baldur's is, unlike we'll probably see in Starfield, there's no way to actually fail a mission, just a new different way that you have to go find. Maybe you read a book and that changes the whole outcome. Like, I think Baldur's is also crafted, not saying Starfield isn't crafted with love, because you can pick up every single object, you can look at it in your inventory, you can open it, you can, like, it's beautiful. There's so much love and tender care.
Y'all lying in this poll. Y'all lying. It's too many yeses. By the way, hit that like button if you haven't. Can we get to 50? We got 70 people watching. Can we get to 50? Hit that like button, man. Y'all lying in this poll. 14% of the people, that's 29 votes, are saying yes. Take out fun playing with your kids. Y'all lying. And I told y'all not to lie. Stick them up.
I definitely said that.
You part of the problem. You part of the problem. You lying. You lying. And it's not okay. It's not okay.
Damn.
You should be judged amongst your peers for being a liar.
This man turned today.
You don't play split screen. Baron, let me ask you this: as someone on the panel who's played both Baldur's Gate 3 and Starfield, which one are you gonna put more hours into, sir? And don't lie.
Starfield. And let me tell you why. It's easier to play on my G Cloud. Just 100%. Because you can play. I've remote played the hell out of Baldur's Gate. I've actually played more remote play than I have mouse and keyboard at my computer.
Yeah.
It's difficult because, like, if you want to hide everybody, at least I haven't figured it out yet on the handheld. You have to individually activate each person and push them to hide instead of like a general hide all button. So, and then I do everything in sneak. So, but yes, due to remote play, I'm gonna be playing a lot more Starfield.
No, due to being a bot.
Bot.
You're gonna be playing more
I'll take that.
Bot.
I'll take that. I haven't been accepted into the Xbox Illuminati yet, so I gotta wait until I get my Starfield jacket. When you see me put on the Starfield jacket, just know I sold out. I'm ready.
I'm gonna end this poll because y'all lying. I got one more poll, and I'm gonna stop doing polls. I'm gonna stop doing polls. Shoot.
And you know what's the best part of all of this is I'm watching literally PlayStation and Sony tear themselves apart to prove which has the bigger shmee, and I'm over here on PC like, I play both. What you got? I'm eating either way, baby. And I got the mods that'll fix shit your console version can't be fixed with. So
I will say, speaking of mods, the mods for Starfield are gonna be crazy. But the shit building that people are doing,
bro,
I don't have that much patience.
I gotta stay off the
oh
internet.
My god,
it'll push me not to play anymore.
I had to block it on TikTok. It was bad.
Yeah, I'm not watching. I'm not looking at that. I get jealous, bro. That's why I stopped playing Animal Crossing.
You got some people who you got some people who can kill it just doing builds, like make videos. This is how you make the Halo Pelican. Step by step, you kill it.
Off of this.
You would kill it.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have whole YouTubers like their whole life is gonna be built around ships and designs. But I stopped playing. Hey,
shout out to Jay, man, big supporter of Level 1 and Level1Gaming.com. Said the Keeleys. The Keeleys will be interesting this year, and Activision should be part of Xbox box. They should be.
Yeah.
They should be. Shout out to Jay with the $5 super chat, man. The Keeleys, aka the Game Award.
Oh,
it will be interesting this year, man. It's going to be very interesting this year, and I really can't wait to see how this turns out. Again, for peace amongst social media,
It has to be
Baldur's Gate 3,
Girl.
please.
You know there's gonna be no peace because he's gonna whip out like a 20-minute trailer for the next Death Stranding game, and we're gonna be like,
Oh yeah,
can we get to the
it's
other
gonna be a
stuff,
20-minute
please?
Kojima piece. You know what's crazy? I said I put out a tweet earlier about the future Xbox is crazy, and it's because of our next topic. And I forgot about Kojima's making an Xbox game. You got, you know, whatever Ed is doing, whether it's the next Doom, you know, Obsidian's games. And there's so many games coming out. State of Decay 3. I mean, there's so you can just name drop. One of the games that won't come out next year, but we'll finally get information about next year is the Indiana Jones game. Todd Howard just did an interview, and he was asked about, hey, can we talk about Indiana Jones? He was like, hey, nothing to talk about. And this isn't exact words, but we'll be ready to talk about it next year, right? And I think this Indiana Jones game, for a lot of people, when they think about this, they're thinking about, oh, hey, this could be Xbox's Uncharted, right? This is their third person, over the shoulder action adventure game with stealth elements. That's not the necessarily like combat heavy like you would think that you would hope Hellblade's going to be. This is going to be that Uncharted style game, right? I'm gonna go around panel hugs. I'm gonna start with you. We're getting Indiana Jones, one of the many Xbox's future is crazy, right? One of the many many Xbox titles, which we're hearing because of this ABK deal, that after the initial talks, this game was coming out on PS5, but it is now an Xbox exclusive, right?
Yep.
Are you excited for Indiana? Are you excited to hear more about Indiana Jones next year?
Not really, because I'll be honest, Indiana Jones hasn't been culturally relevant in a good way in a very long time. I know that latest movie just dropped and it was like okay, but it hasn't been like a series that I pay attention to aside from Temple of Doom and like the really old ones. So nostalgia wise, I don't care, but I'm never gonna turn down never gonna turn down the original Tomb Raider. So give it to me, let me enjoy it, and we'll base it. If it's a good game and you can still take the Indiana Jones name off of it, then it's a great game, you know? So I just want to see what it can do. No expectations either way. But what we've seen from the Star Wars game with Ubisoft and the Avatar game with them, if that's the way like movie tie-in games are gonna go, ooh, I'm excited. Because I love movie tie-in games, bitch. Oh, I love them so much. So if they're going that way,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Hugger. Because of Uncharted, because of Tomb Raider, I'm excited for Indiana Jones. Mind you, we're hearing that it is because I couldn't tell you anything about Indiana Jones movies. I've watched them, don't care. Yeah, not saying they're bad. I just don't care. Because I know, and then we're hearing that it's going to be a mashup of different genres. Let's keep it $150. We know what this is going to be. It's gonna be third person, because if you come out and tell me, "Oh, Indiana Jones, it's first person," and we're gonna be I'm gonna beat some ass over there at Bethesda. We know what this is supposed to be: the third person action adventure game with some stealth elements, and you're gonna be whipping across the goddamn place with the whip. You're gonna have a little Asian kid, all of that. Okay, we know what this is.
Let me tell you what it's gonna be, and I'm gonna piss you off.
What?
It's about to be Wolfenstein.
No.
It's gonna be a grounded Wolfenstein.
I don't want it.
That's what we're
I don't want it.
But if they do it like Youngbloods, where because I don't think Indiana, is it Indy gonna be our main protagonist? Do we know that?
It better be.
Look.
But we don't
it
have to
be.
Because nobody remembers Indiana Jones. You just said you don't remember the movies. Is that?
Oh, here he goes.
Is that a raggedy?
Wait a minute. We gotta do it for the one time. Do it for the one time. Citizen Snips
is muted.
And he did it.
Muted.
Yeah.
Snips.
Yes.
Yo.
Hey, Snips, tell him how we're gonna get Wolfenstein.
I had to
ground it. Let him know.
I had to bring my pasty ass in here just because. I don't know. It felt right. It felt right. I played some Starfield last night. I will say, the most thing I'm impressed with Starfield is I have mining lasered about 18 people in the face so far, and none of them have given a shit other than like, hey, watch what you're doing. And I'm like,
how many did you play early access? You today was Starfield day for you.
I just started playing last night. Last night was Starfield. It went live at 8 p.m. Central on Game Pass. So I played like 2.5 hours last night.
So what do you think so far?
I like it, man. I like it. It seems like, if anything, the thing I'm most concerned about, because I'm streaming it, is that it's going to get boring for my viewers, because I'm going to go down so many rabbit holes just doing random shit that has nothing to do with any sort of plot or anything like that. I'm going to be like, dang, I wonder if I can like break into this place I'm not supposed to get into, or I wonder if I can piss this guy off so he attacks that guy. Like, I'm going to be trying to manipulate stuff the whole time and break the game.
You know what's crazy about it? There was this guy that was playing the game. Apparently, at some point in this game, there was a guy who he pissed off. He didn't do what he wanted, whatever. He pissed the guy off, right?
Yeah.
And in a random encounter, 10 hours later, he randomly went to a place, and the guy he pissed off was like, I've been looking for you. Had his crew with him and attacked him in space.
That's awesome, man.
I was like, I didn't know this game had that many levels to it.
My buddy Freddie was telling me, he because I told him about that nice suit of armor you can get in the basement of the lodge or whatever.
The lounge, yeah.
So he was going there, but he had like done some side quests and stuff first, right? So he said when he got off the train stop at the lodge, like a mob of people started attacking him, and like it was like people from the museum, like curators from the museum and everything. And he's sitting there like, I don't know why they're so pissed off. He's like, I'm in the lodge now, I'm safe. He's like, but I'm scared to go outside. And I told him, I was like, man, you gotta, like, you did something. You committed some kind of crime or something. Mm-hmm. Apparently he accepted some sort of side quest from somebody to like smuggle something. And I guess it's like a rare artifact or something like that. So they somehow found out about it when he came into town. So they're all trying to murk him now because he's like, I didn't know. And I was like, man, you can't just be a mule for somebody like ignorantly. You got to be good at crime if you're going to do crime. Can't do
this. Game has at some point be a full-blown pirate. Just be a full-blown pirate at that point. But like this game has so many levels to it that I don't think people who reviewed it, even if you gave it a high review, got to appreciate, because I'm sorry, these people got the game 2 weeks in advance. There's so much to do in this game. I'm gonna need more than 2 weeks to really experience what Starfield is.
Snips.
Game of the year.
Snips.
I'm just happy to see Snips in here.
Yeah,
bro. No,
y'all left arms. I figured I'd slide in sideways.
No, we gotta discuss the fact that he called me out about leaving Baldur.
It was the first night you were playing this damn game. I hopped up in the stream and I was like, Baron, you're gonna drop this game faster than you dropped Diablo, because Baron dropped Diablo kind of with the quickness. Like we blitzed through the campaign, he finished the campaign, and then he was like, I'm done, hands washed, I'm good. Which is a sin for Diablo. Like Diablo is supposed to be, I beat it on normal, now I gotta go to like hell and nightmare and all this. Like you gotta, it's the grind, right? That's what the game's all about.
There's no way I go back to that game. There's no way I go back.
No.
I dropped it towards the end of season 1. Yeah, why'd you pay that much?
Not 100. What's the one? Not the biggest one.
I think it was like 80 something.
Yeah.
I dropped it towards the end of season 1 because I
bought it because Baron gave me FOMO. Baron gave me FOMO.
I told you guys. Everybody.
Baron doesn't finish games, man.
Actually, I beat Diablo 4. I beat
no,
Immortals of Avium. Yes, I did. I beat Immortals of Avium.
Completing the campaign mission does not construe beating Diablo 4. It's not how Diablo works.
Credits rolled. And then what else did I roll credits in recently?
I still got to finish Immortals of Avium. I can't do that because I'm playing Starfield.
He said day 0 glitch for cloud. Hey, no, I'm sick to my stomach because it says that I have almost 2 days in Starfield. I don't know.
That's disgusting.
And he started playing it 2 days ago. That's the crazy part.
I don't know how this.
It's because Baron doesn't have to work for a living like most people.
He is working. He's working hard to
Look.
make money so he can eventually buy a house or an outpost because
Yeah,
barren,
I'm constantly
and then he's gonna
trading
forget where it
materials in
is.
game.
don't forget.
And
Don't
yeah,
forget where his house is. And then
I warn everybody: do not buy games to play with me. Do not buy games to run with Baron, because Baron will play a game and drop
then
400
abandon it.
hours,
Poor
400
Johnny.
hours in a week, and then walk
And
away.
here's the thing, and we're gonna move on from this, but I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I can't remember the last game Baron said he had to buy.
Damn, wow.
Baron became the communications director at Level 1 Gaming and stopped having to pay for video games.
That's true.
Wow.
kind of
Y'all
his job,
spoiled
though.
That's the only reason why he can do this, because he doesn't have to buy a lot of his games. Baron reviews a lot of games for Level 1. He gets a lot of games, so he doesn't have to buy them. Let's call it what it is. You lucky.
Hey,
man.
I did get Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, Baron, and for your information, I'm gonna post this in the podcast chat. This is what beating a game looks like. Okay.
Let me see.
Ooh, not Persona 5. Oh my.
That's what beating a game
God.
looks like, sir.
Oh my god.
I needed everything.
Yeah, it took Gerard the completionist 500 hours to
All
beat
right.
Persona.
Time to post my Avengers stats.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
Yeah, I need to see that.
Oh,
Yeah, I need to see
but you didn't beat Avengers. Avengers beat you because they canceled the damn
the
game.
wall.
I'm not gonna lie. I got. I'm gonna say exactly how many days I have into Avengers.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
need to know.
He's got about two. Too many.
Too many.
I don't know
You
if it'll
can
actually
call
pop up
out.
here. What I mean, edit.
We're gonna have
Yeah,
to
take
bust
the
out a
heat off me,
calculator, bro.
please.
Not the
Let's see.
calculator, Jesus.
I
Yeah,
wonder
it's-
if there's a show.
It's rare for me these days to want to like fully beat a game.
Oh,
The last
Lord.
one before
19
Persona 5 Royale.
19
Not 19.
days?
19
That's
days
why
and
you
5
don't
hours.
play nothing, because you playing that. Oh my god. How, Sway?
19 days
You
and 5
need
hours.
help.
No, you know the worst part of that is probably 18 days and 37 minutes of that was doing the same activity. It was doing the same activity because they only had one end game thing to do, and it was just running that same shit.
Now they
over and over
added
and
they
over.
added a lot more raids. And you were trying to like build for like
Hey,
I need
you
more
get my
wop,
builds
wop, wop.
right.
A 2-pack of ass.
Fame. Fame. Okay, look, I got some unreasonable times
Yeah.
in games.
Hey, wait, hey,
But that's a lot, man.
hey, did you? How many archers did you unlock?
How many
How many-
hours?
How many
hours in
how many
19
Black
days?
Widow
Archer?
reskins did you unlock?
Because you know that's because they got Winter Soldier, they got and then Black Panther.
I would
Don't
say this,
don't forget
I never-
Orange Gang.
I never played. I stopped playing, and then they dropped Winter Soldier. I never got to play.
Oh god, y'all remember I forgot
Avengers.
about Spider-Man. Y'all
Oh,
remember
I never got to play it
Buff
because
Man.
it's on PlayStation.
You don't remember how
that was Buff
how
Man.
long the wait was for that, and then how absolutely terrible it was.
He was shooting
motherfucker.
guns. He was shooting guns.
Fame.
Bro,
You
he looks
played
like me.
about 27
Fortnite had
hours
better.
of Avengers. No, you played about
No,
500 hours of Avengers.
Yeah.
Of
Nah,
19
man,
days.
This
That's
is a
rough.
sick man.
I don't even have that much time in Destiny.
Girl, that's my
19
PSS
days,
stats.
5 hours.
I'm not gonna.
It's about 500.
I guess today. It would have been Avengers heavy, but I guess today we'll have to come back another time. I loved the Avengers, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I love that game. Loved it.
Fame did.
I
Like,
lived
he
out-
played every
I lived
single
out my
thing.
superhero fantasies in that game.
I'm happy for you that you had found something you love, but at the same time, my brain just why? Why?
It was fun.
Bro,
And-
I
and
only got 6 days in freaking Cyberpunk. Like, and
I gave
thought
up
I
on
played
that
a lot of-
game quick, man. I gave
Yeah.
up on that so quick.
19 days ain't in a game ain't a lot. I know there's way more than that in other games from other people.
Fame. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online since 2014, and I have like 520 hours. Since 2014, I've been playing that game. That's wild that you got that in less than
But
a
do
year.
you just treat it like League, where you buy cosmetic stuff and then you log in, you're like, oh, it's pretty, and then you're like, I'm out.
Look crazy.
I only
play-
bought cosmetics. Are you talking to me or Hugger?
Hugger. She
I
does
play
that
it.
for League of Legends. She wants
I
all,
do that.
all the skins and cool cosmetics, but then she doesn't want to actually play the game, which is understandable because it's a very toxic experience playing that game, especially if you haven't been playing it for the past decade.
I review every chapter. They come out every
Yobi
year,
says he has
so I'll be playing it all the time.
26 days.
What?
Yobi has 26 days in Avengers.
And
Yobi
counting. I'm
60.
sorry.
Why in the
Yobi.
counting? Are you still playing?
Why?
Go play
I'm not
Battlefield,
playing it no
bro.
more.
I got
You're
5 days and 24.
You're still able to play it?
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was still.
they
up.
made all the cosmetics free, and it's,
I thought
and
they
it's still
yoinked it.
playable.
I thought they
That should
yoinked
be
it
a
already.
class action lawsuit.
I need somebody to bring it back. I need somebody to buy
Somebody
and give
will.
us a number 2.
They will.
The game had a community, bro.
They
You know
gonna,
what?
they gonna
better.
bring
No.
in DC era
I'm gonna-
Archer characters.
I'm
Yeah,
on
that
board
game's
already right now.
community. That game's
I'm a-
community was the same 1,200 people logging in to play it, and that's it. That's all.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna blow Bordy
Hey.
up right now. I exposed her when on the previous episode of
Oh.
Cogs, not
Oh.
this week, last week. She
Uh-oh.
has her top games on Steam are all 2K games, and she has over 500 hours in the top 3 games. And I'm like, girl,
Okay.
Okay, games,
No,
huh?
I'm gonna be real, cause Fame will tell you I play a lot of FIFA and a lot of 2K. Let me go look at my game.
Wait, Black
Tell
John,
me-
what's MHW?
Tell me to modern something.
What's
I
MHW?
don't know actually.
my. I
He's
don't
like,
know.
I got 62 days in MHW. My Hero. And I'm waiting for the My Hero game to drop. The My Hero Battle Royale? Yeah, I'm all over that.
You ain't gonna play it.
Yeah.
Shut your ass.
Fibbing.
Shut your ass.
Baron will play it for about 37 minutes and then drop it for something else.
This is
The
true.
Baron don't like My Hero.
Unless it's Bannerlord.
I do not like My Hero.
Baron loves.
Oh,
Bannerlord.
Monster Hunter World. Okay. 62
Oh.
days in
There we
Monster
go.
Hunter World.
Oh, I used to play it. I think
I can
World
believe
was
that.
better. Yeah, I used. Ooh,
That was a good game to put time into. Yeah.
62
Remember
days.
Full Parath? When they did the gold weapon event, and everybody was far. Oh, man, I used to play that hell.
So
You know
Bordy
what's
just
the-
plays 2K all day. That's good to know.
2K
So,
and,
so by the way,
and RP now.
2K is an RPG. Tell me I'm wrong.
Thank you.
It is an
That's how
RPG.
I play it. That's how. The
RPG. Man.
only sports game that's not an RPG, and it's because it sucks at making a single player experience, is Madden. That's the
That's true.
only sport
That's
game that's not a
fair.
NHL, MLB, freaking FIFA, and
cricket games, even?
NBA. The cricket game. Those are all great single player experiences where you get to have a full RPG experience with practice, training, trades,
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
Madden sucks ass at that.
It sure does. I don't know why either. Like it's
It makes no sense.
the formula is so simple.
Yeah, every other sports game does it. Every other sports game does it.
Mm.
Wow, I'm really taking this personal. I'm sorry, y'all.
Because
Well,
it's so
it's
easy
bad.
to do. You literally, how do you
it
move?
pisses me off.
Yeah.
It pisses me off. It really
How do you have the
does. Like,
cookie but only want the crumbs, or only do
Not
the
Hugger with the machinima hat. I'm just not seeing that.
yeah,
Oh, I'm trying to. I'm having a flashback to the old days.
Hugger with the machinima hat. I haven't seen that logo in I don't know how long.
Right?
What the
Wait,
hell?
Is that also a
Right.
ginormous drawing tablet? Is that new? I don't remember that.
Oh,
That
no,
thing
I
looks
have for a long-
massive.
have for a
It's
long time.
gargantuan. What is
Yeah,
that, like
she did
a
that for a minute.
4 foot by
27.
2 foot? It's
Okay, 'cause
huge.
Because I'm like 5'2" doesn't mean everything else.
was about
is
to say.
huge.
Oh,
I
God.
was
Hey,
about
listen,
to say,
PlayStation's
you
trying to give you
tall
19
ass.
inches of Venom.
Oh,
PlayStation
God.
wants to give you 19 inches of Venom.
Sir,
I'm
They-
calling
they,
HR.
They tweeted it. They
Where's
tweeted
HR?
it. Let us
Level
give
one
you
game
19
Hey,
manager.
inches
yo,
of Venom.
can we talk about that? How
do we have
like,
to?
Yes!
19
No,
seems excessive.
I don't think we're gonna be
I-
doing much after 19.
I can't
Oh,
think of
God.
many ladies who would be like, yeah, 19's the size for me. Like, that's,
Yeah.
damn.
That's
Like,
a
if
light-
that's the size for you,
that's a
there's,
light night. That's a
there's no
Wednesday.
other size. That's too much. Like,
I have nothing to
that's
say.
decimated,
Sony didn't
annihilated.
have to tweet that.
Hey, but isn't that wild that we're looking at freaking major handles, major companies tweeting this shit out? I blame
Have you
Wendy's.
seen
None of the- but none of that-
TikToks
none of that
Wendy's
stuff-
account?
Wendy's
Yeah.
started all of this.
Yep.
None of that
Wendy's
stuff is
started.
on accident.
No, none of it is.
No, the whole
No.
poison of social media marketing is that It's the same old saying. It's any press is good press. Any engagement is good engagement. As long as people tap a button on that post, that's all they care about. Because then they just push away that they never mention the specific posts, but they go to their board of the directors or they go to their shareholders and they're like, hey, look, impressions are up. Look at this graph I made that shows the number of times people clicked a button. And they never, ever try to translate that to actual revenue or anything other than that, because then the lie is told. So it's all just about making big numbers, and then you get people to give you money based on big numbers you show them.
Yep.
It's business 101, kids. Write this down.
You should have seen
that's the sin of esports. They drove massive rounds of investment through look at my big numbers, and nobody ever bothered to ask, well, does any of those big numbers translate to revenue or return on investment? Because then the answer would have been no, and then nothing would have ever come of any of that. So now all these companies are going bankrupt one after the other.
So we're going to make it. I don't know if I'm screen sharing. I don't know if
you want me to show it.
Yeah.
That post copy went through at least like 5 people.
Treat yourself to 19 inches of Venom and more. And the Marvel Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition.
Damn.
See,
I'm impressed.
I like when it's a good joke. Like, haha, hint, hint, wink, wink. I don't need a blatant dick joke in my joke, you know?
I
would past that.
They went viral for the veinless snicker. And that lost it, and it became a lot of penis jokes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the crazier thing was seeing all the companies like jump on the get it because they jumped on 19 inches of Venom. They hopped on this train, and everybody was tweeting about it. Somebody was like, "Yeah, well, we got 13.5, like with ours," and it just pure debauchery.
We really move further from God
every day. Church. No of
this. Word.
Listen, chat. I need y'all one more time, chat. One more time. I need y'all to do 2 things. Number 1, hit that like button if you haven't. That helps us out a whole bunch, man. It really does. Number 2, give a suggestion of a video game, anime, TV show that you think we should be checking out. You guys drop them. I will read them out. B, I'm gonna start with you. What should people be watching and or playing this week?
Go watch Grimm or Suits. That's what I'm rewatching right now. He brought out the Game Boy.
Yeah. I love Silver.
Thank you.
Oh,
Can we talk? No, we're not doing it. Wait,
we're gonna have to have a Pokemon.
Wait.
Still works.
Got the color.
Shit. Wait, Silver works on the black and white on the OG. Baby. I only thought Silver worked on the color.
No, sir.
Oh, I did not know that.
No, sir. Look at this
I never knew
that.
But
why are you not playing it on the color, bro?
I have the OG. I don't have a color.
I didn't know. No, wait.
This is my original. This is my original Game Boy that I had when I was like 6, man.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
But okay.
On there.
And then
what is it? You paying?
What's the damn zombie? Zom 100. Go watch that.
Sounds good.
It is very good. And then
Zom 100, the anime or the live action?
I haven't watched the live action.
There's the live action up. It's up on Netflix. Yeah, they're both on Netflix.
Okay. And then to play, go play Sea of Stars and Starfield.
Okay. Shout out to this Payne said I hit the like button 10 times and only counts. So if I can do it 1,000 times, I would. Thank you, Payne. I appreciate that type of support, man. That helps us out a whole bunch. Slow Mo Backslap says play Showgunners and watch Lioness. Ron Ginther says great panel for anime. Watch Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War, and for games, skip that Starfield and play the real game of the year, Sea of Stars.
Is that on Game Pass, by the way?
Yes,
Sea of Stars is on Game Pass.
PlayStation Plus.
I might just install that right now.
All right, Hugs, what you got this week, my love?
Still go watch that documentary series, Dark Side of the Ring. If you really like wrestling, it's really good. I'm gonna say wrestling. I love it. Watch the One Piece live action. It's not bad. It could be better, of course, like all things, but it's no Cowboy Bebop, and I'm so happy
It's
about
much-
that.
Usopp is black. He always been black.
I did not expect. Oh, okay, sorry. I mean, I
And-
thought for a second I thought Sea of Stars was 46 gigs, and I was about to be like, "What the fudge popsicle?" My bad.
Is it less than
For
20?
games,
It's like 4.
yeah, it's super tiny. For games, go play Tome, TOEM. It's on Game Pass. It's like 3 hours. I know you guys want to play Baldur's Gate or Starfield. Give yourself a really small game to just like break up all of that so you don't get fatigue, and just it's really cute. It's super simple, super short, and it's made by Something We Made Studios. They're super small studio, and it's really cute.
Yeah. Shout out to Yobi. Hugger's birthday is coming up next week, so y'all better show my girl some love next week, man. I'm gonna be tagging
I'll
y'all.
be 30.
Hugger's very simple, y'all. She likes money,
That's bullshit.
currency.
I know I'm old.
The
In fact,
more
the Hugger
money.
turns 30 next week.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Hugger
I don't
turns
believe
30
it.
next week.
There's
Makes
no
me feel
way.
old as hell.
There's no way you're about to be 30.
I turned 30
Yo.
once.
Are you serious?
Way back in. Hold
Wait,
on, let me
Snips,
see.
I'm older than you.
This ain't no damn 30.
I said I turned 30 once, as in it happened in the past.
I
Come
was
on,
like, wait,
man.
I'm older than you, Snips. Hey, but wait. The world is coming to an end. Hugger is about to be 30.
That's wild. I don't believe it.
Yeah. June 13th, 2018 was the first time Fame reached out to me to do the podcast.
Damn.
I never forget that day.
Yeah.
And it's crazy is neither one of us talked to the person that introduced us.
No.
It wasn't
No.
me. I always thought it was me.
No,
Mike.
it was
Can we-
Mike.
Can we just retroactively say it was me now? Can we make new lore? Can we retcon that?
Bordy, thank you for the link.
Yeah.
Y'all want to give Hugger some birthday? I might do a
There you go.
stream on Monday,
Do
Yeah.
it.
and it'll be a Hugger birthday stream, and I with that
Ooh.
link, and you guys can shower my girl with gifts, right?
Are you gonna play a Souls game like you were supposed to for the charity like 4 years ago?
I'll do Liza
Damn.
P. When Liza P
Back-
drop,
back-
when does
Back
Liza
when
P
Jeff
drop?
Grubb had hair.
13th.
Like,
Ah!
bro,
When does Liza P drop?
I think it's the 13th.
not next week. Look at him getting out of it. Hey, but no, real quick. Y'all go make sure and go support Hugger's birthday
Yeah.
celebration.
Yes,
Do that.
that
But
link.
no, so PAX. I went to PAX. I was out there working, and
Oh, how nice is it to have a PAX that still
You
exists
got
in your
it.
state?
But listen. So for those who didn't know, at one point in time, all I did was play Rain on Your Parade. I played the living crap out of this game. You're literally a cloud who goes and ruins people's important day. It is
that.
it is the funniest thing ever. The game starts off with you ruining a wedding. It's
Yes.
the funniest thing on earth. I played the crap out of this game. Well, I was having a meeting with somebody at a coffee shop, and in passing, ended up meeting the developer of Rain on Your Parade, the actual creator. His name is Jakob. Much love to him. And I gushed, no pause. I sat there and fangirled out
God.
all for like 20 minutes, to the point where he ended up giving me, he was like, well, I have physical copies on me. I brought them to the convention. If you come by tomorrow, I'll give you one. I have a physical copy of Rain on Your Parade on the Switch from the actual developer himself. Much love
That's
to you,
awesome.
Jakob.
That is
That was the
so
coolest thing. And then
cool.
the greatest game to pop out of PAX West is Mirthwood. Everybody go look it up. I got a video, I'll link it.
Vaguely familiar.
Mirthwood is gonna be a Fable style interaction and world building along.
So I can be
with,
evil?
Yes, mixed with Stardew Valley. And then it's hand drawn. It's
Ooh.
honestly, when it launches, it's gonna be the game. Like,
Evil
it's-
Stardew Valley.
And
I like it.
yes,
Hugs. I'm not sure if you got to finish your suggestions, Hug. I got caught up in celebrating your birthday. That's on Monday, which I'm gonna drop the link again if you guys wanna hook Hugger up for a birthday. But Hug, you
Yeah.
got anything else you want to suggest?
Just go love each other and tell the men, women, kids, whatever in your life that you love them. September.
Does it count if I just love myself vigorously?
You
You
do
know
enough for that.
Oh, it's the vigorously for me, baby.
That's
Why you gotta add
support
that?
me link is dead. The link is that link not working?
It's the
It
most
might be
important
dead.
part.
They're probably dead. Because it relied on an API that X whatever no longer supports.
Oh, okay. We gotta get a new link.
How many
That's
re-X's do you guys get on your X's?
Oh Lord.
That hurt my brain, you saying that.
Yeah.
But it
I gotta
Alright,
get
so
1,000 X's on my X before I can
Get that link.
re-X
We'll
it.
come up with a new link. We're gonna do some type of stream, even if it's me streaming on Monday, and you got that way you guys can support my sister on her
Damn,
birthday.
Bordy. You see what she
What she
just said
did?
about you in the chat, Fame? She said, watch football so we can see Fame's Cowboys have a good record only to embarrass themselves in the worst way in the playoffs.
I agree.
Damn.
Let's see.
That's
I
called
agree.
an NFL season. That's
Let's
not
see.
even.
For
It's
the
just
Cowboys,
reality.
yeah.
That's how it is.
Is this the put user in timeout button? Let's see. Hot user,
Yeah.
block.
Wow. Wow.
You little
I wouldn't let her
shit.
talk to me like that, though.
All right, guys. Sorry about dropping that link.
She's-
It doesn't
she
work.
just
We
spitting
will have a
facts,
new link
man.
up. We'll have a new link up for you guys to support Hugger. We'll be tweeting it out. So and all that good stuff. We're gonna do a stream as well. Snips, it's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. It's been a long time, Snips. But any suggestions you got for the people?
Actually, yes. So I think I suggested season 1 of this anime a long time ago, and I finally got around to watching season 2 because there was a pretty big gap between season 1 and season 2. Anime called Made in Abyss. I will warn you, folks. I will warn you now, okay? Season 1, if you watch it, towards the end, you're going to be like, man, this thing gets kind of dark sometimes, but it's okay. So the order goes season 1, and then the movie Dawn of the Deep Soul. And at that point, it's where the show starts to tell you just how fucked up it's really going to get. And even that does not prepare you for the shit that happens in season 2. It is like, I'm a cold-hearted, cold-blooded person, okay? I go around, I did 87 straight evil playthroughs of Mass Effect, never even wanted to do a Paragon playthrough, okay? I didn't care to experience that. And season 2 of Made in Abyss made me stop and pause the show at sometimes and be like, I don't know if I can keep watching this, bro. That's fucked up. Like, that is, God, it is jacked up beyond belief. So watch that, but be warned.
And all the marketing makes it look like it's a kid show too. So
that's the worst
Be
part
warned.
is they use young people to do this stuff. So you're like, that makes it that much worse. Like, it elevates the fucked upness of what's happening. It's jacked up. So go watch that, definitely. Let's see what else. Go
Yes, that
play
is the
something.
Futurama spaceship, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? You can go watch the new stuff of Futurama that's out on Hulu right now. I did a rewatch, caught back up, and watched everything that had been released and started watching the new stuff. And I'm glad to say I was pleasantly surprised. The new stuff maintains the vibe of the original stuff, and it's very topical, hitting on current stuff or stuff that was current when it was in production. But they do a good job of maintaining kind of the vibe of that show. So go check that out for sure. Something to play that hasn't been mentioned already. Go play Telltale: The Expanse. I've been playing that. Episode 4, I think, comes out tomorrow. They've been releasing an episode every 2 weeks since it first started coming out. So I've played the first 3 episodes. Episode 4 comes out tomorrow. I've been enjoying that. It's been a while since I had me a nice point and click Telltale adventure. So this one's kind of cool with that.
Okay. Listen, I'm simple. For games, go play Starfield. To watch the 12th and final episode of season 2 of Uncanny Counter aired, and season 2 was greatness. Now I need y'all to go watch it because now I'm hearing noise about that might not be a season 3 and it's pissing me off. Go watch watch both seasons. Uncanny Counter season 2. If you are into Shonen Jump animes, you will love Uncanny Counter. It's a live action Shonen Jump. Go watch it because Mon is really that dude. Okay? Listen, y'all are freaking amazing. Appreciate everybody who came and stood and watched the show throughout. Again, if you have not already, hit that like button, subscribe if you have not. I will definitely be doing 15 minutes of fame next Tuesday. And then I'll get with Hug and figure out what she will allow me to do to stream for her birthday. So we can get them donations up. You guys can support my girl turning 30. Only turned 30 once. And we want to do something special for Hugger to make sure you guys show her some love for her big 3 0. With all that said, congratulations. Oh, wait a minute. Jujutsu Kaisen is about to, I need to get on Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. I haven't watched it yet. I'm had a few episodes build up. I don't know if the season ended yet, but we're about to end. I'm getting ready to watch it soon. But listen, with all of that said, congratulations. You guys leveled up to 260. This was WSP Podcast. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace.
사랑해.